Welcome back to the Road Show. Thank you for rolling with us. We're headed down to Kentucky, so you know what that means. It's time for On the Grid. Chandler Richards, this week you had an opportunity to check out defensive back Bryce Yates.
Bryce is a rising senior. He's going to be somebody to keep your eye on. I just feel like he's one of the best defensive backs in the state of Kentucky, and his name just needs to get out there because the kid's just flat out good.
Rolling down to the Bluegrass State, it's On the Grid.
Hey, my name is Bryce Yates. I attend Dupont Manual High School. I play defensive back, and I'm class of 2021.
So tell me, when did you start playing football? At what age?
I started playing football when I was 6 years old.
6 years old, and what are you going on 18 now? Are you already 18?
I turned 18 in September.
Okay, so you've been playing for 12 years now. It's probably been a big part of your life. When was it that you decided, after you started playing, that football was something that you enjoyed doing, that you had a skill at, and that you decided to devote a little bit of extra time to?
Well, like in middle school, when I started playing FBU in Kentucky Future Stars. I started playing for some all-star teams, and I started realizing, well, like sports can get me like to college for free.
And I'm glad that you got to participate in something like that, because after middle school, that's done. You don't really get to do stuff like that anymore unless you go compete in one of these big All-American Bowls or something like that. Do you think that prepared you for that high school transition, and how was that transition to the high school level for you? Did you go to varsity right off the bat? Did you play freshman ball? How did that transition go for you?
Well, my freshman year, I started freshman in JV, and I dressed varsity, and I got in occasionally, but most of my playing time came from freshman and JV.
Which is, as the years start going by and you start getting that playing time on the varsity level, how does the game change? Like, because there's a big swap from when you're playing that freshman or JV and then you hit the varsity level. In your eyes, how did it differentiate from each other?
Well, on varsity, like compared from varsity and freshman, the varsity players are way bigger, faster, stronger, and like the speed of the game mostly was like way quicker. Like I had to get adjusted to that, and I was kind of undersized, so I had to hit the weight room.
Well, man, at least give me one thing in your game last season that you're looking to improve on this season.
I'm just trying to sharpen up my fundamentals and my technique at the defensive back position to help me better, like for the next level for college.
Now that you've identified something that you want to improve on, though, I want to hear something that what are you good at? Like, what's one of your biggest strengths on the field, do you think?
My coverage. Usually, like, depending on the teams we're playing, like they got a star receiver or something. Most of the time, like that's gonna be my matchup, and like I take pride in that, like guarding their best receiver.
If you could give advice to a younger athlete that's maybe faced some of the same adversities or gone through the same struggles that you may have gone through, so far in your football career, so to speak, what would you give them for motivation or just maybe a piece of advice?
I know it kind of sounds cliche, but just work hard. Like, never let anyone like shoot down your goals or dreams. If you got goals, you can reach them. All you gotta do is work hard.
Man, I agree 100%. You can achieve whatever you put your mind to. If you really want something, you can go get it.